Hey guys, welcome to the Exponents Maths. In this session, we will be discussed about the chapter 1. Yeah, this video for standard 9th, and in this session, we will be discussed about the chapter 1. So the name of the chapter 1 is the number system. You know very well about the numbers, the positive numbers, the negative numbers, and then the rational numbers, the various types of numbers. So in this chapter we will be cover the topics like this. So the first topic is the introduction to number system. So it is basically this topic consists of various types of number, about the information about the positive numbers and then the negative numbers and so on numbers. Our second topic is decimal expansion of a real numbers. You know the decimal of like Apunank, and you know the real number like that is the actual number. You can see that you can write that numbers on your notebooks. Yeah, so real number like that actual number. Now this is not difficult. This is very easy. So decimal expansion of a real number. Our third topic is the deprecation of a real number on a number line. So deprecation like a presentation, and you know the real number, uh, and you know very well about the number lines. So in this topic we will be study how to present real numbers on a number line. How to rationalize the denominator. You know the meaning of a rationalize. So the rationalize like means reorganize. And you know very well denominators and numerators. Denominators or divisors. Denominators or divisor. So how to rationalize the denominator like that? How to reorganize your denominators? This is very easy topic. We will be discuss on next session. And our last topic is the laws of power and exponents. It is a very easy topic. Just remember the laws of about for the real numbers. Just things, not use on it. Just remember the laws. So let's start with our first topic. Our first topic is the introduction to number system. So what is the introduction to number system? So basically introduction to number system consists of various types of number. You have to study since class 1. You have been to study since class 1. So let's start. Natural numbers. So here is the definition. This number starts from 1 to infinity. Yeah, infinity is value we don't know. But remember that one thing that natural number consists only positive number. So you can write the definition like this. The, this number starts from 1 to the positive infinity. It is generally represented by n. So natural number it starts from n. So it is denoted by n. And you know very well the examples 1, 2, 3 and up to the infinity or up to the positive infinity. Similar that. Whole numbers. It is similar that natural numbers but the difference is the natural number starts from 1 whereas the whole number starts from 0. And whole number also consists only positive numbers, not a negative numbers. So here the definition, this number starts from 0 to 1, 0 to positive infinity. I can write a 0 to infinity. Yeah, it is denoted by w. Simple, whole number starts from w, so it is denoted by w. But not all this like that. Okay, so you know very well the examples. Yeah, remember one thing that all natural numbers are whole numbers. Why? Because natural number starts from 1 whereas whole number starts from 0. So natural numbers undergoes to the whole numbers. Yeah, but whole numbers not undergoes to the natural number because you know the difference. Yeah, integers, it includes whole numbers and their inverse. Be simple that you know very well about whole numbers. If whole number consists only positive number and their inverse like that opposite numbers. So what is the positive opposite? It is a negative. So integer consists both type of number, the positive numbers as well as the opposite numbers. So positive numbers 1, 2, 3 up to the positive infinity and negative numbers minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 up to the negative infinity. It is denoted by z. Remember that integers denoted by z. It is represented by z. Yeah, it is not represented by I. Yeah, rational numbers. So you have to study in the class 7th, but repeat once again. So rational number. These numbers can be expressed in the form of P by Q. So what is the form of P by Q? P by Q is like that. P is your numerators and Q is your denominators. Whereas Q does not equal to 0. So where your numerator doesn't equal to 0 or is never equal to 0. So whatever you have to number, whichever you have to number, just if you can put it on P by Q form, that that is your rational numbers. But remember the one thing, that rational number never convert in any form, in any other form. Like you have to some example of a 12 by 16, yeah, but you can not that is your their final form 12 by 60. You can also convert it into other form, like 3 fours are 12 and 4 fours are 60. So the final form is a 3 by 4, not a 12 by 60. Yeah, so 3 by 4 is your rational number and 12 by 60 your fraction. So that is the difference between fraction and rational number. Fraction number converted into an another form, whereas the rational number not converted in any other another form. Yeah, so you can know the example, not only positive example, you also write the negative example. Here are some positive example: 10 by 30, oh sorry, 10 by 3, 2 by 1, 8 by 1, 5 by 2, and you can also write the negative example like minus 4 by 3, minus 5 by 2, yeah, whatever you write it. But remember that thing, that you cannot convert rational number in any other form. Yeah, so you can write the numbers not converted in any other another form. So irrational numbers, there is the opposite about the rational number, simple. Here is the so simple definition: the number cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. You cannot which those number you can't write in P by Q form. Those number are called irrational numbers. Here are some examples: root 2 by 3, root 3 by root 2, root 3, root 11. And remember that pi is also an irrational number. But if you have a question that you can write root 2 like the form of root 2 by 1, but not, no, there is not true, because you convert root 2 into another form. You out of root 2 is the value is a 1.4141 up to the infinity, so many numbers, no one end. Yeah, so you can't write that numbers into P by Q form. So mostly the root values are irrational number, not all, but mostly the root values are irrational numbers. Real numbers, sorry, real numbers. It contains all rational and irrational numbers that can be represented on a number line. Simple that real numbers contains above all those numbers, not only rational or irrational numbers. It also contains natural numbers. It also contains whole numbers. Why? Or it also contains integers. Why? Because uh, you can represent all those number on a number line. Yeah, so real numbers contains all about the numbers. Simple, which you have a number, sorry, all those number. Why? Because all those number are represented on a number line, so all those number are called real numbers. Prime number, these numbers are greater than 1 and only factors are 1 in itself. So remember, in short, these numbers have more. So simple that this number have just two factors, one it itself and the other is the one, and the one and the number one is a factor about all numbers, not only one. It you can multiply by one, you can divide it by one, any number you can divide it by one, any number you can multiply by one. So number one is the factor about all numbers. So yeah, got it. So these numbers are greater than 1 and only factors are 1 in itself. Yeah, so here are some examples. Mostly the odd number are a prime number. Not all odd number are prime number, but mostly the odd number are prime number. Yeah, but here is the even number. So I can also say that not all odd number are prime number, but mostly odd number are prime number. Composite numbers. This number having factors more than 2. Simple. These numbers having more than factor 2 are include or composite. Mostly the even number are composite numbers. Remember that thing that not all even number are composite number, but mostly the even number are composite number. Simple. Which number have factors more than 2? So they have sorry real simple that which number have more than two factors, that there is your composite number. So exercise 1. In our previous slides we saw about the various types of number. Yeah, so you have to might idea that how number work like, and how you can call what type of number. So here your is the first question: is 0 a rational number? Can you write it in the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q does not equal to 0? So this question basically divided into three parts. Yeah, so the first part is 0 a rational number? Ask yourself, is 0 is a rational number? Do if it is yes, so you can definitely write into the p by q form, where p and q are integers. Integers means like that your p and q either positive or negative. You don't know. And if 0 is a rational number, your q is your denominator doesn't equal to 0. So here the answer, yes, 0 is a rational number. If 0 is a rational number, you can definitely write into the p by q form. So write it. 0 by 1, 0 by 2, 0 by 12, not a positive only. You can also write 0 by 3, 0 by 4, minus 0 by 5, minus 0 by 6. Yeah. So this is a so simple question. Next question. Find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. You know how many rational numbers between any two numbers, not only 3 and 4, between any two numbers. So there were infinite rational numbers between 3 and 4. So there were infinite rational numbers between any two numbers. So we can just find only 6 rational numbers. So here is the process or the method. I can write 3 into the 3 by 1 form. Yeah. Also 4 into 4 by 1 form. You can you also know that if we have if we have no denominators, we have to write 1 as a denominator. Yeah. And I can multiply 7 by 7. But here is a question, why multiply 7 by 7? Because they ask us for 6 rational number. So just simple that whatever how many they ask us, just put it 1 into it. Yeah. So 6, they ask us 6. So put it 1 into it. Yeah, either or put what 1 into it. Yeah. So 6 plus 1 is 7. So here I can multiply 7 by 7. Yeah, not only 7. If they ask 11 is rational number, so you can put 1 into it. So 11 plus 1 is 12. So you can multiply 12 by 12. So 7 3s are 21 and 7 1s are 7. Here 7 4s are 28 and 7 1s are 7. So you can write here is your rational number between 21 by 7 and 28 by 7. You can write all those numbers. So your rational numbers between 21 by 7 and 28 by 7 is 22 by 7, 23 by 7, 24 by 7, 25 by 7, 26 by 7 and 27 by 7. You can count it. It is exactly 6 rational numbers here. Next, similar that question is find five rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by. Here they give us denominator also. Why we must need new denominators? Because we find rational numbers, and rational number are all are the form of a p by q. Yeah. So simple. First of all, we can write there were infinite rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. As well as the previous method, they ask us the 5 rational number, add into 1 it. So 5 plus 1 is 6, multiply 6 by 6. Yeah. So 6 3s are 80 and 6 3s are 18 and 6 5s are 30. 6 4s are 24 and 6 5s are 30. You can write rational numbers between 18 by 30 and 24 by 30. So here are your exact 5 rational numbers between 18 by 30 and 24 by 30. So 90 by 30, 20 by 30, 21 by 30, 22 by 30, 23 by 30. Count it exactly 5. Exact 5 rational numbers. This is a so simple method. Yeah, but you can also go with the another method which give your book. If you have to learn this method, comment me. I can teach those method as well as. Yeah. So there is a this is the so simple question. Question 4, state whether the following statements are true or false. Give reason for your answers. If it is a true, give reason. If it is a false, also give reason. So first sentence is every natural number is a whole number. You know the answer. Yeah, I hope so you know the answer. So this is a true sentence. Why? Because whole number starts from 0 whereas natural number starts from 1. So hence natural numbers belong to the whole numbers. Hence natural numbers undergoes to the whole number. Moving on to the second sentence. Every integer is a whole number. Is it true? It is a false. Why? Because whole number consists only positive numbers, not a negative numbers. Whereas integers consist of positive numbers and negative numbers. So it is a definitely false. Third one, every rational number is a whole number. This is also true. Yeah, false. This is false. Simple that. Whole number consists only positive number, whereas rational number also consist. Not also consist. Whole number consists only positive number, whereas rational number consists both type of number, positive numbers as well as negative numbers. So in this session we will be complete our exercise 1.1 and we will get information about the numbers. Yeah. If you have any query, write in the comment box, and if you have to learn the another method, you can also comment me. Yeah. So in the next session we will be discussed about the exercise 1.2, and the next session we will be moving on to the another topic. Yeah, so thank you for hearing me.